Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between David Kim and OverSky here on Kulas Ravine. So should be pretty interesting right off the bat. We'll see how this game is currently running. I'm currently running also CP or Windows Task Manager over here on the right hand side so I can see what the CPU load is. And it looks like I'm maxing out one of my cores. So I may have to try to figure out a new strategy in terms of perhaps running a StarCraft on 2 cores as opposed to 1. Anyways, back to the game right now. We have OverSky spawning as the red Zerg player over here at the 2 o'clock or 1.5 position right now. OverSky saying that this is his 86th game today. Oh my gosh, I wish I had that much free time to play. Also, right now we have Dayvie or David Kim now spawning as the blue Terran player over here. How many total games David Kim asks has he played? And 250 in the past. Oh my gosh, that is just so much already. This is probably played over a weekend. I guess that's just life though. When you gotta play, you gotta play. So yeah, David Kim getting paid to play, so that's probably pretty nice for him. OverSky now moving south with that Overlord, and a drone and an SCV gonna pass each other, and it looks like that SCV wants to try to chase down that drone. So OverSky said he was late into that beta, using that SCV in order to try to push back, making sure that that drone is not trying to take down that SCV that's currently building that barracks right now. Currently, both players clicking up on that command center, both players trying to see what the exact strategy is going to be. David Kim getting that 12 refinery pretty much like normal, as he likes to always do. Meanwhile, coming back over here, we have a spawning pool coming in from OverSky. So OverSky getting that early spawning pool. We'll see how that really works out for him. Now we have another Overlord flying over here, and that other Overlord flying south as well. So David Kim just still trying to do some scouting, trying to figure out where exactly OverSky has spawned. And David Kim going to be a little bit unlucky, not going to be able to find him. Let's see if he's going to go in the wrong direction or the right direction, and he's going to be making a right turn and going in the wrong direction. So he's going to ultimately find out that that OverSky is spawning over here at the 1.5 position, but not going to know his tech or his strategies right now. Currently have an extractor being built, a spawning pool currently being built as well, and it does not look like there was that many Zerglings. Yeah, not that many Zerglings saved, or not that many larvae saved up, so it's not going to be any early rushes right here. Now my CPU usage is considered 3%, dropping back down, now dropping back up. So yeah, it looks like Blizzard still has to solve that issue right now, as my CPU usage keeps on going up and down. It's not like it's trying to swap across cores, so that's kind of weird. Right now, I'm still getting that supply of front door. Oh, very nice, interesting front door, I think. I think based upon this front door, you can get a tech lab here while not lifting off with this barracks and only using this. So I need to remember this. This is a very nice build from David Kim. So let's see, is he going to in fact build a tech lab? And oh my gosh, the lag's pretty bad. So yeah, I can see every single time there's like a little bit of drop going down and then going back up. So there's a little bit of a queuing issue. OverSky now getting a hatchery at his natural expansion right now, sending in that SCV. We have a Roach Warren right now, so Roach Warren coming in from OverSky, so OverSky going for roaches, quickly taking down that SCV, and I need to figure out what's going on right now. Perhaps I should open up the process to 2 cores. Right now, a Marine now trying to head back in, gonna lift off. Why is he lifting off? Oh, is that Zergling gonna be able to come in? Yes, Zergling able to come in, gets dropped back down. David Kim now gonna be dropping that one particular barracks right now, lifting off in order to get that tech lab to finish off that wall. Canceled the reactor, now getting a tech lab instead, so now getting double barracks. So it looks like all of a sudden David Kim's units seem much more frantic for some reason. I don't know how else to say it, as he's kind of worried about the roaches and the impending roaches that are coming right now. Looking at the larva count, actually how many units are in production right now? Currently 3 drones in production, a hatchery and a layer currently upgraded, refinery, barracks, SCV, and a marauder. But taking a look at the units once again, there are 4 roaches. So those 4 roaches not moving out, just sitting outside outside at his expansion, trying to wait it out and figure out what exactly the strategy is going to be at this point. Once again, we have another Zergling trying to chase down this SCV, and now the Zergling trying to run back up to that north-hand side. He's going to get destroyed. No, not going to get destroyed, as he's going to pull back away. Marines now trying to head out. Zerglings trying to fight back. That poor Zergling, down it goes. At least he died for the greater cause, I guess, in order to reveal a couple of Marines right now. We have a single Marauder there, and now we have a factory built. Waiting for some siege tanks. I do not see an armory yet, so it has to be siege tanks, in fact. So now getting some supply depots as well. Still no siege tanks, only running, okay, now running finally off of 2 gas. And we'll see what the strategy is going to be. Roaches now currently still being built, and it's going to, I do not see a starport, so what is David Kim going? Not 100% sure what David Kim really wants to do at this point in the game. He has, he's destroying the destructible rocks on the side and make a very, very short run. Very, very interesting right now, using those Marauders. Those Marauders dealing a lot of damage right now. Still producing, now still producing more Marauders. So dual barracks and dual Marauders right now. So those Marauders are going to be pushing in and going to be taking down these destructible rocks. I do not think that OverSky is going to be ready for this. This is the first time I've seen anyone try to come in from that backhand side, and that's going to be a great shock if he comes up on this high ground and if the range is far enough. I'm not sure if the range is far enough, but if it in fact is, that's going to really change up the game right now. And now down to 179 on those destructible rocks, and now here comes that Zergling getting taken down once again, and now those Marauders and now trying to come back once again. We're going to see this SCV not just trying to come back around the far side, and now David Kim using this Zelnaga watchtower very well, keeping tabs of that army. Let's see if David Kim's going to once again continue to push, move on into these destructible rocks, or just come into this high ground. If he comes into that high ground and gets a single siege tank, siege tank with siege check already researched, oh, that's going to be GG right there. That is just absolutely brilliant of a play. That single siege tank getting moved back. We'll see if what's going to be happening with that siege tank. Siege tank going to come up into this high ground and just siege and destroy these drones. These drones are going to be so vulnerable. That siege tank going to be doing 60 damage. So a single shot to destroy this right now. Zelnaga sitting by that Zelnaga watchtower for that extra sight, and now blasting away at that hatchery. Oh, very nicely done. That poor hatcheries doesn't stand a chance. His units are not going to be able to come up it. And OverSky already behind right now. Or going to be really, really far behind. Right now we have a lot of Hydralisks and a lot of Roaches, though. That is a very, very sizable army. We'll see if David Kim is going to be able to come in, and now he has to be really careful with that microing those units around and making sure that it does not get within range of that one single siege tank. That siege tank does in fact have range right now. SCV of David Kim on that Zelnaga watchtower does in fact see all of this coming. So we'll see how this really works out. No siege tank sitting over here. I would have thought that David Kim would have tried to move a siege tank into that position, but no. A single siege tank back here, and we'll see how this all works out right now. Everything trying to get within range. Roaches and Hydralisks now trying to push in. And now here comes this fight right now. Mass Marauders against Roaches and Hydralisks, and wow, this is not looking good for OverSky. OverSky just simply says GG, realizing that this game is over. So, wow, more of a map tech than anything else. David Kim easily defeating OverSky here on Kulas Ravine. I don't know what happened to that other siege tank. Perhaps that siege tank was taken out. Not quite sure. Yeah, I think that siege tank perhaps was taken out, but it did in fact destroy the hatchery in that position. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys on BattleNet.